Bapak Ibu sekalian, selamat malam. Pada kesempatan ini saya izin share materi terkait dengan eh, Business Research Methods, Chapter 10, Sampling by John Wiley and Sons Ltd, copyright 2009. Langsung saja, sampling. Sampling is the process of selecting a sufficient number of elements from the population so that results from analyzing the sample are generalizable to the population. Population refers to the entire group of people, events, or things of interest that the researcher wishes to investigate. An element is a single member of the population. A sample is subset of the population. It comprises some member selected from it. Relevant terms to sampling unit, the elements or set of element that is available for selection in some steps of the sampling process. A subject is a single member of the sample, just as an element is a single member of the population. Relevant terms 3. The characteristic of the population such as mu, the population mean, or the population standard deviation, and the population variance are referred to as its parameters. The central tendencies, the dispersion, and other statistics in the sample of interest to the research are treated as approximations of the central tendencies, dispersion, and other parameters of the population. Statistic versus parameters. So on the slide, here is sample and here is population. So the sample, the function of sample is to estimate the population. And sample, we use statistic, and in population, we use parameters. Here is figure 10.1, the relationship between sample and population. Advantage of sampling: less cost, less errors due to less fatigue, less time, destruction of element avoided. The sampling process. Major step in sampling: define the population, determine the sample frame, determine the sampling design, determine the appropriate sample size, execute the sampling process. Sampling techniques: probability versus non-probability sampling. Probability sampling: elements in the population have a known and non-zero chance of being chosen. Sampling techniques: probability sampling, simple random sampling, systematic sampling, stratified random sampling, cluster sampling, non-probability sampling, convenience sampling, judgment sampling, quota sampling. Simple random sampling procedure: each element has a known and equal a chance of being selected. Characteristic: highly generalizable, easily understood, reliable population frame necessary. Systematic sampling procedure: each nth element starting with random choice of an element between 1 and n. Characteristic: item sample random sampling easier than simple random sampling. Systematic biases when elements are not randomly listed. Cluster sampling procedure: divide a population in cluster. Random selection of cluster include all elements from selected cluster. Characteristic: intercluster homogeneity, intra-cluster heterogeneity, easy and cost efficient, low correspondence with reality. Certified sampling procedure: divide of population in strata, include all strata. Random selection of element from strata, proportionate, disproportionate. Characteristic: interstrata heterogeneity, intrastratum homogeneity, includes all relevant subpopulation. Disproportional stratified sampling: number of subjects in total sample is allocated among the strata disproportional to the relative number of elements in each stratum in the population. Disproportionate case: strata exhibiting more variability are sample more than proportional to their relative size. Requires more knowledge of the population, not just relative size of strata. Example: stratified random sampling, job level, top management, number of elements, 10, number of subject proportionate 20% to disproportionate 7. Job level, middle management, number of elements 30, number of subject proportionate 20%, 6 disproportionate 15. And job level, lower management, number of elements 50, number of subject proportionate 20%, 10 disproportionate 20. Job level supervisor, number of element 100, number of subject proportionate 20%, 20 disproportionate 30. Job level clerks, number of elements 500, number of subject proportionate 20%, 100 disproportionate 60. Job level secretaries, number of element 20, number of subject proportionate 20%, 4 disproportionate 10, total number of elements 710, number of subject proportionate 20%, 142, disproportionate 142. Overview, table 10.2. Probability and non-probability sampling design. Sampling design, probability sampling, sampling design, sample random sampling, description. All elements in the population are considered and each element has an equal chance of being chosen as the subject. Advantage, high generalizability of findings. Disadvantage, not as efficient as stratified sampling. Sampling design to sampling systematic sampling description. Every and element in the population of chosen starting from a random point in the sampling frame. Advantage, easy to use if sampling frame is available. Disadvantage, systematic biases are possible. Sampling design 3, certified random sampling STRS, proportional STRSS, disproportionate STRRS. Description, population is first divided into meaningful segments. Thereafter, subjects are drawn in proportion to their original numbers in the population, based on criteria other than their original population number. Advantage, most efficient among all probability design. All groups are adequately sampled and comparison among groups are possible. Disadvantage, stratification must be meaningful, more time consuming than simple random sampling or systematic sampling. Sampling frame for each stratum is essential. Overview, continue, sampling design, cluster sampling, description, groups that have heterogeneous members are first identified, then some are chosen at random. All the members in each of the randomly chosen groups are studied. Advantage, in geographic cluster, cost of data collection are low. Disadvantage, the least reliable and efficient among all probability sampling design since subject of cluster are more homogeneous than heterogeneous. Sampling design 5, area sampling description, cluster sampling within a particular area or locality. Advantage, cost effective, useful for discussion relating to a particular location. Disadvantage, takes time to collect data from an area. Sampling design, double sampling description, the same of sample or a subset of the is studied twice. Advantage, offers more detailed information on the topic of study. This advantage, original bias, if any, will be carried over. Individuals may not be happy responding a second time. Overview, not probability sampling. 7, convenience sampling description. The most easily accessible members are chosen as subject. Advantage, quick, convenience, less expensive. Disadvantage, not generalizable at all. Judgment sampling description. Subjects selected on the basis of their expertise in the subject investigated. Advantage sometimes the only meaningful way to investigate it. Disadvantage generalizability is questionable, not generalizable to entire population. Sampling design, 9 quota sampling description subject are conveniently chosen from targeted groups according to some predetermined number or quota. Advantage, very useful where minority participation in a study is critical. Disadvantage, not easily generalizable. Choice point in sampling design. Is representativeness or sample critical for the study? Is representativeness is yes. So choose one the probability sampling design. And then next, if purpose of study mainly is for generalizability and assessing differential parameters in subgroups of population, collecting information in a localized area, gathering more information from a subset of the sample. If this representative of sample critically for the study is no, so we go to choose one of the non-probability sampling design. If purpose of the study mainly is to obtain quick, even if unreliable information, to obtain information relevant to and available only with certain groups. Choose and if generalizability, choose simple random sampling, and choose systematic sampling and choose cluster sampling if not enough money, and assessing differential parameters in of subgroups of population. The next is all subgroups have equal number of elements. Yes, if yes, so choose proportionate stratified random sampling. If no, choose disproportionate stratified random sampling. And if purpose study only is for collecting information in localized area, choose area sampling. If purpose of study mainly is for gathering more information from a subset of the sample, choose double sampling. Yeah. If purpose of study mainly is to obtain quick, even if unreliable information, choose convenient sampling. To obtain information relevant to availability to only with certain groups. So looking for information that only a few experts can provide. Choose judgment sampling. Need response a special interest minority groups. Choose quota sampling. Track up between verification and confidence. Source in the figure on the slide, figure 10.4, illustration of the trade-off between precision and confidence. A, more precision but less confidence here. B, more confidence but less precision here. B. Trade-off between precision and confidence. We can increase both confidence and precision by increasing the sample size. So on figure 10.4, illustration of the trade-off between precision and confidence. A, more precision but less confidence. A. B, more confidence but less precision. B. Sample size guidelines in general 30 up to less than n and less than 500. Categories 30 per subcategories, multivariate, 10 X number of variants, experiment 15 to 20 per condition. Sample size for a given population. Sample size for a given population size. The number of population is 10. The sample is 10. And the population is 15. The sample is 14. And up to the population is 80. The sample is 66. And up to the population is 2,500. The sample is 346. And then up to the sample size for a given, continue. Yeah, the population is 85, sample is 70. Yeah, and then the population is 210, the sample is 136. The population is 1,000, the sample is 384. Okay, finish for the topic of sampling, chapter 10 from business research methods. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the attention. See you in the next time.